Atheists say that Islam was spread by the sword. Is that true?
It depends what they mean by that. The territory of Islam was spread by the sword, absolutely, no doubt, unashamedly. We accept that because the Muslims fought the Persians, the Romans, to take the territory from them to bring justice to these people. We, the Muslims, believe that early Muslims, when they went out fighting the Romans and the Persians, they were fighting tyranny, they were fighting oppression, and we know that from the people who invited the Muslims into these lands. We have so many testimonies that the Byzantine territory, such as Syria, Jordan, Palestine, Egypt, people were inviting the Muslims to come and remove the Romans, the Byzantines, because the Romans, the Byzantines were oppressing the masses of these people. But Islam as a religion was never forced upon people. And when it was forced upon people, the scholars of Islam were the first people to stand up against such actions. In chapter 2 of the Quran, verse 256, the Quran says, La ikraha fid din, qad tabayyana ar-rushdu min al-ghayy. Okay, there is no compulsion in religion. And this verse is specifically talking about non-Muslims. It is absolutely haram, forbidden, prohibited in Islam to force non-Muslims to accept Islam, because the Quran says the truth stands clear from falsehood. When people want to accept willingly, let them accept. If they don't want to accept, then be kind to them. How do we know this? In chapter 60 of the Quran, Surah Al-Mumtahina, verse 8, that Allah does not forbid you from being kind to those non-Muslims who do not fight you for your faith. So that's what the Quranic principle is when it comes to non-Muslims. And pick up the histories and see Muslims created a civilization called the Muslim civilization, which gave breathing space to the Jewish people, which gave breathing space to the Christian people. They coexisted. 3 Abrahamic faiths coexisted for the first time in human history under the umbrella of Islam. So this is why Muslims took all that land.